Okay, so let's go. Cerulean blue, lemon yellow, and a K for red. See, lemon, lemon, iro. So, iro is yellow. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about other things. So, to start watercoloring with tubes, you can get any dish that you have at home. And today we are gonna use these little dishes that I have for starters. Super cute, right? I thought about getting a dish for shoyu because we are in a Japanese theme today, but I didn't find out that it would be beautiful in the camera. So let's get it started. So to start, this is a tube, just like a toothpaste tube, and you're gonna put a little bit of it in the dish. And this is not yet ready. Well, actually, it will depend on the consistency that you want. This would be a butter consistency, and you have tea, you have milk, you have cream, and you have butter consistency in watercolor. But I would say to you that to start, you should put like three splashes of water with syringe that you have, or this kind of count drops that you have, that you can have at home. Just use whatever that you have at home, and you're gonna mix it. So for mixing, I usually use the point of the brush because I'm too afraid of wasting paint. And when you use the side with the hair, it will like you're gonna lose part of the paint in the water because you're gonna have to wash it several times. So I'm gonna use just the point of the brush to mix it. Ooh, so see how beautiful it already is to watch watercolor doing its magic. Look, so okay, and then you can see that it's gonna be just a little bit of paint in the water, so actually no waste. And I hate wasting in watercolor. I forgot my little. Okay, I'm back. I just forgot my cloth. That's very important for watercolor. So second one would be cerulean blue, and with time you're gonna be used to the names of the colors. In this one, you can see that you have a little bit of um, a green oil here. It's okay. It's because of the formula of the paint, and when you put water and mix it, it will disappear. So don't be afraid about this. It's okay. It doesn't mean that your paint uh, is damaged. It's okay. You can use it uh, without fear. But let me tell you something. Someone told me, asked me actually if watercolor can be toxic. If watercolor paints could be toxic, and yes, they could. They are actually. For many brands, they have the information of the toxicity of it in the packaging. For those that don't have, just believe that they are toxic because watercolor has pigments, not colorants. So they are the real pigments. Um, it can contain metals. It can contain, you know, it just can contain toxic elements within it. So please don't eat them. And please, when painting with your kids, which I highly recommend, you must be close to them so they don't do anything harmful for their health. So let's go. So you can see those are the primary colors. Very beautiful, right? And now we're going to start to paint. I'm going to just change the position here for my comfort here. And if you have watched Maya's, that is my daughter, uh, video in which she uh, makes a color wheel for you, it's okay because it was pretty simple and I think it was more for me and her than for you guys. But I recommend because she's super cute and you can see how she can explain everything in that video. I mean, well, at least for me, she's super cute in that video. Okay, so I would show you how I would swatch those colors and maybe keep this little sheet of paper that could be like 5 per 10 centimeters next to your color so you know how they behave. I would do like this. I'll pick one color here and I'll put a little bit of the color here, a swatch. Maybe I'm gonna pick up some of the water so I don't get cauliflowers that I don't want in this case. But if they happen, it will be okay. And then I'm not putting the next square next to this. I'm gonna try to do like kind of a triangle here because those are the primary colors. So I'm gonna put it here. Oh, it's like this. Okay, beautiful. And then lemon yellow. And I love lemon yellow. I think it's one of my favorite colors in watercolor. Okay. Okay, so let's get started with the fun here. You can mix colors in several ways, but I'm gonna do just like Maya did. She put the pure color in the paper and then she will wash her brush and she will put the other color. So let's do it, but first of all, I'm gonna put the colors here. So this one would be red, cerulean blue, lemon yellow. Oh, my brush fell down. Lemon yellow. And I'm gonna put the number 1 here to show you that those are the primary colors. Okay? Okay. So if we mix red with blue, what color do we get, guys? We get purple. And this would be in the same amount of uh, colors that, same amount of paint, same amount of red and same amount of blue here. Okay, if we mix blue with yellow, what color do we get, kids? Green. Yes, look how beautiful this green turned out. Isn't it incredible? I think so. And if you mix yellow with red, you're gonna get, and this will be one of the most difficult colors to get in watercolor for Ana Lucia Sun, orange. Because I don't ever think that colors are orange enough for me when I want them. Oh, this time it worked. It's orangey. Okay, look. So now we have 3 more colors with only 3 tubes, with only 15 reais, with only $2.50. So if you didn't start watercoloring because of the price, you can rethink this. So, choo, choo, choo. This would be, and I'm gonna put inside dashes because these are not tube colors. Those are colors that we created together, right? This is a purple, secondary color, green, and orange. Okay, dash here. And now we are gonna do the tertiary colors. And for doing this, we are gonna do the following. We are gonna put one color. So for instance, let's get it started with the tertiary color between cerulean blue and purple. Let's get it started with blue. That will be the more the majority part, the biggest part of pigment for doing this because it will be more nearest. It will be nearest to blue, this tertiary color. So blue, red. Okay, so you're gonna get more or less the same purple, and it's kind of impossible getting exactly the same color in watercolor because colors are fluid, and the quantity of paint that you have in your brush can not be the same in the several ways, in the several times that you do this, and this is kind of the magic of painting because it will never be the same thing every time that you do it. And you're gonna put a second layer of blue here. Okay, so look, here you have kind of more lavender, more lilac color here. Look how different they already are here. They already look here. And we did this only with two colors, guys. I mean, I feel, I know that I may sound a little bit uh, too enthusiastic to you, too excited to you, but I think this is really magic. I think this is really beautiful in watercolor. Now we're gonna mix red, one layer of red, one layer of blue, and then we are gonna add another layer of red. So we will have this tertiary color that is more reddish than bluish, uh, purple that it's like pinker here. So now you have maybe this sakura color, the sakura flower color. Really. Okay. So with only two tubes, guys, and I can't be repetitive enough because I think this is super important for you. We made 5 colors already. We made one secondary color, and we made, I'm sorry, this one is the secondary color, and we made two tertiary color and colors, and it's infinite. This game is infinite. You can do as many as you want. So we are gonna work in this side, in this third party of our color wheel here. So let's start with red here, red. And I don't mind if it get a little bit messy. At least I don't mind. I think that there are artists that look for a little bit more controlling here, and it's okay. Everyone has their own style. Second layer of red here. Look at this. It's more like a red, a, a lipstick red here. Maybe I don't know if I'm imagining too much, but maybe a Ferrari red here could be right. And now we are gonna do this um, yellow here, and then orange. I'm sorry, red. Okay, And now a second layer of yellow. Here you go. Okay. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really like this side of the color wheel. I don't know why. I just prefer this part of the color wheel in which we work with greens and purples more than the orange part here. I don't know why. It's just a matter of uh, taste. So blue, one layer of blue here, one layer of yellow. So you get this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful green color. But we need to do it greener. So we are gonna put another layer of blue. So look, already a different green. So when you are working with foliage, you can make lots of types of greens when so your foliage will be more interesting to the appeal of the eyes of your watcher. Okay, so we are gonna be do a lighter green here with one layer of yellow, right? A little bit more yellow because I think it was too thin, the layer that I did before. One layer of blue, okay, one layer of blue, and to finalize, last layer of yellow, and this is the last layer of our color wheel. Yeah, look at it. Look how interesting it gets. So you have a lighter green here and a darker green here. And something that I learned working on watercolor are some tricks. So to make a even more darker green, you would put more blue, not black. If I want a more a more uh I forget about this. I'm gonna have to cut this part of the video. Okay, so when you work with watercolor, you're gonna learn a lot about coloring and about harmony of the colors. And this is like this is like having shower. It's like something that you need to make it a habit so you can get used to it. So okay, just a little trick here, and I know that you may already know, but you have complementary colors that would be the colors that are in the opposite sides of your color wheel. So for example, this orangey with this purple would be complementary colors, and this would mean that they will be beautiful together in your painting, just like your red and your green here, for example, or like this orange here with this blue. You know that orange and blue works very well together, and so this is why, because they are in the opposite sides of the color wheel. The other thing that is very harmonic in the paintings would be like using adjacent colors. Adjacent colors are colors that are next to each other in the color wheel. So for example, if you're gonna work with only four colors, you could choose these four colors here, and this would be very harmonic in your painting. Or those colors here, from this green to this cerulean blue, this would be very harmonic. So I'm not the kind of person that plans a lot before starting to paint, because in my job as a sales manager, I've been in the corporate world for 15 years now. I need to plan every time. I need to plan and think and replan it. And it's just the PDCA cycle that we need to work on. So when I'm start when I get home and when I can start painting, I try not to plan too much. I try to do it as freely that I can. So I'm not the person that will be planning all the colors that I want in my painting and everything else. But if I need to, I know how to. And this is what I'm teaching to you. You can plan your colors in your painting to be more harmonic if you want to. But this is not the most important lesson from this video today. The most important lesson from this for this video today will be, for starting watercolor, what do you need in terms of paints? You need only three primary colors, and you can get infinite colors with your three tubes here. And this is the brand that I'd go to if I was restarting my watercolor practice. But don't attend only to this, because I think that everyone that is starting watercolor would like to try as many supplies that they can. So it's okay. Try try Sakura Mat. I think this is a little bit more difficult to find than Pentel, for example. Try Pentel. It's a very good brand as well. There are many criticism about them in the internet, but they are really fair paints, really cheap as well. So you can try them. And then when you really think that you like watercolor and this is the medium that you're gonna invest your time on and your talent on, I can give you advice of other brands that I go to. But this is not what we are doing today here. Today we are talking about real beginner watercolor advices. Okay, so I hope you liked it. Just because we are talking about Sakura, I'm gonna do another painting here for you. I hope it works here. I'm thinking about making a sakura tree, a sakura flowers tree. Okay, because if you don't know, sakura means um, blossom tree. Okay, in English. In Portuguese, it would be flor de cerejeira, right? And my favorite way to do sakura tree, and this is something that I kind of do a lot, would be the following. Okay, a little bit of purple lilac here, very loose here. Okay, very simple brush strokes here. I'm using this I'm using this cat tongue língua de gato brush to do it. Okay, really simple. I've done this painting many times already, and I gave it to some friends and they loved it. And it's just so easy to do that you really need to try it, really. And the beauty of this is the simplicity. You don't need too much, don't overthink about it, and if it's not perfect, it's okay. Okay, I am sure that your friends, even it's not perfect, will love it. Okay, and now we are gonna have to do brown, and I didn't teach you how to do brown in the color wheel, and this was on purpose because I'm gonna do this now with you. And I'm a little bit afraid of uh, messing too much with my color, so I'm gonna get another godet here. Okay, so I have already a dirty dish here that I use as godet here, and we're gonna get a little bit of every color that we have here to make brown. Look, I already have brown here, a little bit more red to have. uh, uh, uh. Oh no, now I'm getting gray. No, no, no. I want it to be brown. Brown, brown, brown. Okay, back to brown here. Okay, I think I need a little bit more blue. Okay, doing brown is like this, guys. It's like uh, you need to keep going on, trying and putting more of this and less of that. It's therapeutic. Okay, good enough for me. It's okay. It's not perfect, but we'll be okay. And then what we're gonna do, we are gonna do the trunks here. The okay. I don't know. I forgot the name of this. Os galhos. We're gonna do this. Okay, connecting each flower, and it's just how the sakura tree is. They have like those thin, this thin galhos. I'm sorry, I'm mixing Portuguese and English now. But it's okay because today you learned that I can say some words in Nihongo. That is how we call Japanese, um, Japanese language. So it's okay because I'm trying out a third language in this video. So it's okay to forget a little bit of my second language. That would be English. Okay. So, okay. Super simple, right? Isn't it like poetic and romantic and beautiful? My Sakura zoom in painting here. I think so. If you want, you can add more details, but I think that I'm satisfied with this. I'm okay. And I hope you liked this lesson today. We talked about the color wheel, and then we used the Sakura Mat watercolors to make a Sakura tree. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and bye bye.